If you can't describe what you're doing as a process, then you really don't know what you're doing. So, hello. Today's topic for our discussion is value the process over result. So, for understanding this topic, let's take up some examples. Let's take the example of Sachin Tendulkar. So, everyone know that he is a great cricketer. He is known as God of cricket in India. Now, imagine when he was small kid when he started playing cricket and practicing on the nets. So at that time, if he would have thought that what would be the result of this, will I be able to do something great for my country, or will my retirement would be good when I would retire? Will I have a good farewell or not, etc. So if he would have mixed up in these kind of questions, then I'm sure that he wouldn't have been able to make it at this position that he is now. So for next topic, next example, we can take the example of MS Dhoni. We all seen the movie MS Dhoni, The Untold Story. In that whole movie, there's not even a single point where MS is seen sitting on a chair like this and thinking that will he be able to make it, or will he earn fame, name, or what would be the result of this? Will he able to become a good cricketer, or etc. So let's take up another example. Let's take the example of a potter. So what he do is he puts some mud on the pottery plate and he rotates and he makes diyas. So imagine that before doing this job, he would thought to himself that, oh, if I start doing this, will my diyas will look beautiful, will they be looking good, or will I fail, etc. So if he got mixed up in these kind of questions and thinking of results, then I think that he would never be able to do what he can do now. So the point is, don't get don't stress yourself on the end result of whatever you are going to do. Always see the the current process. Don't think of what will happen at the end. Now, why the process is important is, let's take the example of Sachin Tendulkar again. So what he did is he practiced and practiced. He entered on the field at each match and he made runs, and due to this he made progress day by day, and his result was gradually that he is known as God of cricket now. So the point is, take a process, do your process very well, and don't think of the result. The result will automatically get good if you are doing the process correctly. Now, why process is important is, let's take example that on the staircase, try to run on the staircase leaving 2 3 stairs. So what would happen? You will gradually fall. So the same thing happens with the process. Now if you want to achieve something, if you want to get good result, you can't skip the process of you can't skip the process. The process is very important. Just like if you skip 2 3 stairs, you will slip. So the 2 3 stairs that you slipped, they are the process. So don't skip process anytime. Now we the process is very important, we have understood. Now the point is that we know that process is very important and we should always focus on process. So how can we make up our mind to always think of the process rather than the result? So Lord Sri Krishna explained this in the Bhagavad Gita. He says that karmanyavadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phaleturbur mat sango avikarmani. It means that you only have the right to do your work, to do your actions. You never have the right of the end result of the action. You can't think that if I have done this much, then I should get this much. That's not your job, that's the job of God. So what's the matter is, do your process with full faith, with full determination, and leave the rest for the God. See, always think one thing, always keep one thing in your mind, that if your process is good, if your process is good, then your result will automatically be good. So never waste your time thinking on the result. Always do give your best, do your best, give your best to the process you are doing, and then your result will be good. Thank you.